A little bit difficult for XL to approach if they can't find some nice flank angles.
My eyes are really going to be on blue in this game. I need to see a good performance from him. I need to see him pair up with Treats. Got a full blue side clear. Markun actually looking to get a little bit aggressive. Coming in towards that mid lane. Got level 3, so he's got the Spectral Maw. He's got everything available. The Flash Face Breaker thrown down by Nuke Duck. Markun misses out on the Spectral Maw, and Blue's able to flash away to safety.
To work with, so not going to feel too bad about it.
I want to talk a little bit about scaling then, because I might have to hold that because Jesse's actually getting jumped onto. Patrick flashes forward. Jesse's been ignited and he's going to be going down. First blood picked up in the bot lane for XL, but the double belly bot's going to land and Patrick is all on his lonesome trying to get a little bit of extra damage into Lilith, but not going to be able to find it. And Advian now being run down, stunned up by the Shield of Daybreak, and there's the final belly bot as Advian will be falling to Treats. That's 2 for SK in the bot lane.
Yeah, and we asked, what are SK going to do with this for it? And now, immediate kind of cross-map play here. They've got a wave underneath the tower of Genax. He does have flash, but 3 members against 1. I'm not sure he's going to make it out of this one.
It's going to be hard as Kryze has already thrown out the needlework. Showstopper use, Genax has flashed. He's actually dodging away on a lot of this damage and getting some fire off as Nuke Duck has to put the shield up. Kryze is able to get the kill and Nuke Duck just about survives. That was close.
Oh my goodness, very, very close, but still XL, they make the response work. Genax gonna have to likely teleport back up here if he wants to pick up the wave. Lilith and Treats did try to get to the top side to respond, but not quite gonna make it. Oh, they might interrupt Kryze.
Oh, Kryze, he's been caught! Kryze is down. He can skip, he can slash, but he can only go so far as Genax will take him down.
Yeah, nice roam from Treats and Lilith as well.
A little bit of these jungle camps starting up the Gromp as well. Treats is on the top side of the map though, and Kryze, remember, still doesn't have his ghost back up as he's being jumped onto. Treats may look to just chase him with one last belly bop, and Kryze will be going down, getting the snip off onto Genax, but Genax will secure the kill. Meanwhile, the bomb, everything lands onto Patrick. He's going low, gets taken down. Jesu's able to find the kill. It is just
engaged onto. My eyes on that top gank, of course. Now, XL, what are they going to do? Because they've been very quick to respond to a lot of these plays.
Oh, they have. They're looking for the knockoff on the blue. Blue is able to flash away for the moment. Nuke Duck puts the shield down and secures the kills. Markun will steal the form and jump to safety. Every time a play is made, the other team fires back, and we might not be done. Treats is looking for Nuke Duck, although the charge is going to land. Actually hits him with the cast, gets the face break to interrupt the belly button for the moment. Nuke Duck is just about able to survive. How the hell did he do that one? Lilith, now can he get close enough? I don't think he can.
Worth than that first Dragon Bites to do with what pressure you can buy from a potential Dragon stack. However, SK now, instead of going for that Dragon, they want to try and dive Patrick.
Well, Advian is here. He's got himself the charm to try and get everybody knocked up with the quickness for now. As that's going to be 1 for Patrick already. It's just been turned straight back on its head as Lilith will go down and Patrick will secure a double kill.
XL went out on both sides of the map here. They get the hit down. I didn't quite get to see what credit he got, if any.
I don't think he got any, to be honest with you, mate. If I'm going to be completely honest.
Moral support. Either way, Jesu, hey, got the bottom lane tower with the satchel.
Items go right now. So, definitely down a little bit in the old gold department, but Shelly actually might get stopped here thanks to that one. The charge is going to go down. They are just about able to pick it up.
He hasn't going to spawn yet for another 15 seconds.
We might have a big old scrap here. As Patrick is being pretty heavily zoned away. Lilith just hex slashes over the wall just to threaten. Patrick is just completely zoned from even entering into the river because of all of the Ziggs, bombs, and the casks. But the fight is looking to break on. Markun's getting jumped into. There's the quickness onto 2 members as the Chains of Corruption comes down. Nuke Duck looks to jump in, but he's unable to do so. Markun will lose his life, and SK will find the kill and take the Herald. It'll be a Dragon as well.
For a nice suplex on top of it. And the punish will be SK. They pick up the Herald. They're going to get this mid-tier 1. I imagine they should.
Does. That is the power of how Ziggs plays. You can't walk into areas when you can get poked as we are in the top lane. Nuke Duck's actually found Genax, gets him with a quick haymaker and chucking him out very heavily here as he flashes away. The Battle Dance Shield is enough for them to find the killers. Nuke Duck will cash in on the shutdown.
Yeah, Genax trying to find a pick onto Nuke Duck. Hands over his shutdown. That's a nice tidy sum of gold.
Very important fight here for XL. And SK, they're in the area first. They're the ones who've set up first for the Dragon, and they're going to start it.
Yeah, and they've got the IM advantage right now. If they can find an... Okay, I was going to say, if they can somehow find a nice flank, it could be good. We've got a double teleport coming in from Kryze. and Nuke Duck, but SK, they can respond.
Get the slam off for the moment. Nuke Duck stand, but he's got a lot of damage off. Flashes away to safety as Christ is buying time for the rest of the team. A massive arrow comes through from Patrick, and the needlework is starting to put in some work. XL are just getting absolutely squashed, though, as the turnaround's coming in. I can't tell who's winning this fight. It's so back and forth. At the end of the day, SK have more members, but lower health bars, and I think XL won't be able to stick around for Dragon.
Jesus could have gotten that reset. That is almost certainly reset after reset, heartbreaker after heartbreaker. Not going to be the case, though. SK walk out of that fight, and they return back to the pit, pick up the Dragon.
Better, because even in their wins, SK's wins have been very close games, when XL, when they found their wins, were pretty decent, as might have to hold that fort as Lilip's getting jumped onto here. Chains are going to spread, and Treats is locked down as Nuke Duck makes his way forward. They're looking to knock up a great solar flare into the stopwatch, and Avian is caught out for the moment. Jumps away, caught out by the belly bot, flashes away to safety, and Blue comes in with the culling. Avian is just obliterated, and Lilip is able to survive.
Yeah, Everfrost from Treat in these kind of areas around the Baron. Because again, when SK get control like this around these neutrals, it just gets so difficult.
Oh, good dodge there, but he's still caught out by the belly bot. Nuke Duck jumps in, they get the Spectral more off, and Blue gets chunked heavily. Yeah. Haymaker's balance, man. Haymaker's so balanced. It's
few of the items that XL have in comparison to SK as well. This is the fight that they have to win. If they don't win this fight, they go with the soul. Life just gets so much harder for them from this point on. Marcoon potentially a little too aggressive.
Heartbreaker's away. The cask actually saves in. The shield from the Battle Dance is enough as Treats comes in forward, and Marcoon goes down. That's the end of the jungler, and SK can just force everybody away. Nice chains come out, and a bit of damage on the arrow as Patrick's just pops Lilip. It's a 1-for-1 support for jungler, however, and Marcoon's not going to be
coming out from Cries. I think just finished up the Zhonya's. Maybe just went back for a pot or something like that. But you can see, I mean, SK, they're kind of just on the objective first.
Chains are always up for Patrick. This is the one. Cries making his way forward. Nuke Duck. No flash available. The Dragon's going low, and that's going to be smited away. Soul is picked up, and XL are going to be squashed. Advian's trying to buy some space, but this is the damage. Genex able to find the kill as the bomb comes down. It's a shutdown. It's a double kill. It's a whitewash for the side of SK, and XL are wiped from the Rift.
And this game to play out. Both the Soul, the Baron in pocket. XL, the only way that they can really come back into this game is going to be a lot of these kind of miracle wombo combo fights.
Probably sets the tone, but this is going to be incredibly rough for XL.
Okay, tanky with HP, yes, he doesn't have a lot of armor, but if that hits Patrick, yeah, Patrick's going to have to go back to base. So
yeah,
let's avoid that if you are the Varus. But I mean, Genax, he's got so much freedom to kind of just sit at this range.
Oh, nice little dodge there. Actually get the damage off. Lilip able to stopwatch it for now, but the satchel's down, so nobody can get close.
He's
Patrick?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
He's gone.
He's gone.
All right, well, SK, with Varus gone, that's a majority of the return poke just removed from XL, so this should just be straight up 2 inhibitors. SK, they could maybe even force... Yeah, they could just force the Nexus Towers if they really wanted to.
I think the death time isn't too long. Advian jumps in, he gets a big old knockup. This has to be the moment. This has to be the turnaround. They find the kill already. 2 kills picked up the Cries, but he is way too low, and the Soul doing too much work. SK take out XL once again in convincing fashion. And they're going to be able to take the win here. The towers go down, the Nexus will crumble, and SK just obliterate XL.
Yes, they do, and what time to pick up a 2-0 week. I mean, look, miracles have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And other than that, almost the same champion. Renekton typically has kind of been one of those champs that will bully out an Irelia in lane. I wonder if the scaling aspect of things has changed now, though. Ooh, last second stop over. So it's actually going to be Irelia also secured for VTO. So certainly with the pressure of Fog of War not looking to actually make the play. However, Misfits.
Well, they do find looks like they want it. They get the headbutt of the pole, and that is going to be one dead Neon. First blood picked up for Kobe. As VTO a little bit too late to the party.
Yeah, VTO not going to be able to come and assist.
VTO obviously did rotate down, so now has to kind of fix his lane state a little bit. And Kobe and Vander both come through as well. VTO has the ultimate available, so can find that scatter the weak as Limit tries to jump in, and VTO trying to dodge away, flashes in, throws out the stun, and Kobe launches into everyone. That was a little bit questionable, and now Vander also in a little bit of danger as VTO gets flashed onto, but they do find a quick interrupt. A great stun by Razork, and almost finds the kill. Nick Lorenz jumping in, and he sprinted down. He's taken out.
Yep, namesake play.
Known for these kind of more aggressive champions as well, but No teleport available to him, so he won't be able to help out on the bot side of the map either. And Kire, I think you might be in a little bit of trouble. Does have the lilting lullaby, but the slam comes down from Razork to cancel out the animation. And the Maul secure the kill. Now Vedius stunned up by the flawless duet as he throws out the Vanguard's edge. And great scout of the week comes in, but he's just going to continue the onslaught as Nuclear Int will fall to the tower. It's a 1-for-1 in the mid lane.
That was a surprising amount of burst damage before we saw Nuclear Int underneath the tower broken. But yeah, casting the collar. Oh!
Beautiful little flash there from Hyra as he chases in with a slice and that dice and gets the kill. The Miko
in this play, yeah.
That is the problem. Now the gold lead is pretty much tied between both of these teams. Very marginal. But the Dragon's stacking is going to be started, but Misfits not quite willing to give this up yet as the Swirl Seed gets dodged out, and that's the Dragon picked up. It's only a Clouds. It's not the end of the world for Misfits as Nuclear Int has to flash the wall.
And yeah, here we'll just go for the reset. And again, Misfits really adamant on putting this Herald into the bottom side. Looks like Razork will just place it this time. No one from Schalke is here. A lot of respect on the amount of control Misfits have on this side of the map. And this will just be first tower. Going over to Kobe, 610 gold. Likely will finish up seeing a bit of a map split. However, the plates aren't here anymore, so it's not as lucrative a play for Schalke. However, if they find Hero...
Oh, that's a scary Crocodile. He's going to get himself caught off. Has to pop the Dominus as the lilting lullaby will put him to sleep, and Neon will send him back to the grey screen. A flash forward and Kire will secure the kill.
Yeah. I'm going to say greedy on the flash, but flash earlier. Definitely a good shot that you make it out of that one. But he will be a sacrifice.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Nuclear Int doesn't have flash still.
Oh, nice flawless duet into the Vanguard's edge already. VTO already chunked out pretty heavily, but the unleashed power should just about seal the deal. The slam comes in from Razork, and he's able to find the kill.
Definitely a nice attempt.
But whew, this is getting a little hypey as Kobe seeing away some buffs. Got the Kraken Slayer. I think Limit's dead.
Yeah, Limit's maybe dead.
Oh, no,
never mind.
Don't worry.
Didn't press the buttons. Just auto attacked him a couple of times. Schalke, though, should be pushed out from this Dragon. Nuclear Int dead, even though he's got teleport. Positional advantage is a little big, though. The Dragon, okay, I'll take...
Oh, that's a dead deer. Oh, yeah, that's dear. A dead deer. Down he goes. Dead Limit next up as well.
Yeah, and Nuclear Int blew his teleport, trying to find a flank. Not going to be successful, and he's just going to walk away sad. And, you know, I was about to take back my point. I felt like maybe. And that will just be the first Dragon picked up for Misfits, second of the game. Either in for a mountain or an ocean. Either one going to be pretty irritating for
getting into melee range, and this is exactly what XL suffered in the last game.
Yes, and that's the irritating thing about this composition for Misfits. It's relatively easy to engage onto the people they want to because they're relatively immobile. And Schalke realistically, just like you just highlighted, can't engage properly onto many of these champions just because the point and click CC is too much. And then general chains.
Bit of a, like you said,
do you think they know? They're actually pinging. They're actually pinging. They're actually pinging.
Oh, they know. Oh, they know. Here comes the Mukau. Van. Oh, no! Oh, he's found Nuclear Int as VTO going to dodge away on the flawless duet. And Nuclear Int, I think you might regret your life choices here. Throws out the Vanguard's edge, but he is scattered. He is taken out as he's sustaining up a lot, actually. And Vanda, he flashes over, but the Nuclear Int getting pops back, and Kobe should just be able to get the kill. The satchel will go pop. The Nuclear Int screen will go grey.
Yes, and oh, would you look at this? A big purple worm just spawned. 2 AD carry, mid laner dead, the biggest threat on Schalke at the moment, in my opinion. Even though he's 1-4, still Nuclear Int. Kire is alive, and a sleep could be called onto Vetiyo, but yeah, I mean, this Baron burning fast, Tristana really fed.
Yeah, it's going down very, very quick, and they got Hyra on the end to get the knock-off, and that is going to be Kire falling down. Able to stop watch for a little bit of time as Broken Blades put the culling down. Kire flashes away as Hyra is chasing him for a little bit more. He jumps into the midst of everyone, and the damage coming out from Neon's pretty big, but Kobe has entered into the fray, and Neon being hunted down somehow. Schalke don't lose a single member there.
They want to scrap.
They want to scrap. They want to fight.
They want to fight. They're on their way. Schalke should secure this Dragon, but I feel like Misfits, if they want to collapse for this fight, they will do it.
At what cost will they secure this Dragon, or even will they? Razork's jumped in with a flash. He's in the middle of everyone. The Dragon is secured by the side of Misfits, and Kobe, able to free fire off, finds himself a couple of kills. Just the one, actually. As Nuclear Int now being chased down, but has that Blade Surge to put some distance between him and Razork, but that is one scary bear. The Sky Splitter will slow him down as he throws out the Vanguard's edge and launches in, tries to jump away, but the stuns are too much, and Kobe finds his 4th kill of the game.
CC as well from Vanda was great before he gave over his life. And immediately we're out of the replay because Misfits, they're on the Baron. Schalke, last-ditch effort here for me.
Good Moonlight Vigil comes through. Only hits onto that front line, though, as the Baron's already low. It's going down. Schalke can't do anything but watch as the big purple worm falls.
Like that made that mistake, they definitely would have found the pick here. But Neon isolated alone.
He flashes, he Gale Forces, and Razork just continues to chase him down as the tower's turned off, and Neon going to be going oh so low as Razork, unstoppable on the volley bear, able to find that kill, and they don't even need Baron minions. They're just going to take your mid lane tower with the bear.
Yeah, super minion, apparently, with a lot of extra trying to catch Misfits out of the base. Means they leave him in the mid lane, and now it's going to cost them the mid lane inhibitor. Fortunately, Misfits don't have a top wave to work with, but they do have a bot wave to work with. And that should just be the rotation coming out here. Tier 2 already gone, so they're just going to immediately start the siege onto this inhibitor tower. Schalke, I don't even know what you can do. The control is firmly in Misfits' favor, though. Oh, look at the minimap. Limit, I don't think he's been caught on vision just yet. If you can find a flank, you can definitely see a fight working, but it's got to be a full-on wombo combo. Everybody has to get caught out by this.
And he's been spotted by Razork, who's just checking around the jungle as well. So really heads-up play there from Razork. And now Limit's going to get chased down. I think he might be losing his life as Broken Blade's going to try to make his way to save him, and he will be able to do so. But again, everything Schalke do comes at a cost. They take a dragon, doesn't matter.
Relevant to the game at this point. They're almost 10,000 gold up. Limit going to get run down again.
Yeah, I think he's going to be just about able to jump away from Razork. But actually, Razork's not done. He's chasing in for a little bit more. Curate trying to get the speed stacked up and buying the space as Vander slides in. They've used the quickness already, but that is going to be the bounce house given over to Curate. Shielding is on, and he's able to just about
give Schalke a hope at trying to win a fight. Without that, Misfits should be able to kind of just bulldoze through the top side here, and that's going to be the third inhibitor, most likely. Neon.
Ooh, little scat of the week. Not going to follow it up with anything as Nuclear Mint looks for the flawless duet. Only stuns up Vander. And they've got to deal with these minions in the mid lane while their inhibitors getting sieged in the top side. And Schalke being a little scattered, a little lost right now as VTO looks for the scat of the week. The Unleashed Power and Broken Blade. He's taken down. This is a 5 versus 4 right now. And again, a flawless duet goes wide as Here It has to pop the ultimate, just try and jump under the tower. They get the lock, they get the stun, they get everything they need. It's a double kill. Gonna be picked up onto the Tristana. Limit getting jumped onto, and Kobe looking for that triple. Isn't gonna be able to pick it up, however. And they're just waiting for the minions to make their way in so they can close this game out. Misfits in dominant fashion take out Schalke. Schalke looking lost, frankly.
Yeah, Schalke, I think Kobe is 1 kill away from 1,000 kills. I wonder if they want to try to give him the one.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do, I think, but no, Nexus gonna go down. He's at 999.
Better luck next week, mate. Better luck next week.
First kill next week, Kobe. But yeah, Misfits, honestly, looking very, very strong here against Schalke. And with that
pick will, of course, as you say, work very well with the Xin Zhao. There's the Rakan final pick for the Mad Lions. I was actually shouting to Mac before this started, if you pick Rakan, I'll cheer for you. So apologies, but go Mad Lions.
So he's going to be a little bit ahead in terms of the jungle clear. Let's have a look here. TP in bot lane.
They're looking for Kazi first. Kaiser's going to be able to get away. Kaiser jumps back onto him as well. And even with Crown Shot flashing forward, they just can't get the finding ganks, Vedius.
Well, I think what's interesting is Ultimate comes through. What I think is interesting is the amount of criticism that Selfmade has been receiving this. But of course, Leader now getting very low here.
Oh, he's just dead. He didn't have flash. That's still on cooldown.
Run out anyway. There's nothing wrong with that. So then the shockwave comes down from Humanoid, and he's just doing this to clear out the way. So at this point, he probably wants to reset, and now he's looking to fight.
Oh, Leader's looking to fight Armored as well. As Armored very low, no flash on this Gwen. Remember, tries to jump across the wall, but snip, snip, snip. Selfmade gets his first kill of the game right now, and with the Rift Herald going down, Humanoid is only going to extend this lead. Already 30 CS. Up Kaiser in the perfect position here to strike, has the quickness, has the flash. And I don't think Leader's going to be alive for much longer if he stays around. Elioya stepping forward, and Leader respects it and backs away.
Yeah, there's nothing that the rest of Vitality can even do about it. They're trying to cross-map in the bot lane. They're trying to push towards this tier 1 tower. Mad may very well even be able to secure this first tower of the game. It is going down very slowly, but what can Leader do? He's 2 levels down, he's an item down, and now he's a tower down. That is a 2k gold difference.
Expects it now. Crown Shot and Lebrov perhaps being a little bit greedy here underneath the tower. TP coming in. Shigenda's going to join this with the Wild Growth, but because of that TP, that frees up top lane space as Selfmade now finds himself in a 1v2. Kaiser and Armut strike as soon as Shigenda is gone. And Selfmade should ball here. Trying to trade onto Kaiser, but Kaiser can just dodge around. Leader steals away the quickness though, and Vitality have turned it around. Selfmade and Leader able to find a kill from nowhere.
I was just about to say, what does surprise me is how late this first Drake is. We're getting to the 15-minute mark and no Drake has actually died yet. Mad Lions are now going to start this one off, given that they do have 4 members bot. No TP on Armor, Shockwave comes through.
I do love this idea of just using the Shockwave as a chunk tool. It's not about getting kills as Kaiser gets jumped on here. The quickness coming out, but Kaiser can dodge back to Humanoid. Yoya is behind the play. Dragon's already been taken.
Once he gets that level 11 mark and has 2 points in his ultimate, Leader now could be in some danger.
There's a Shockwave. Leader does have a Shockwave of his own. Yoya's looking for him, flashes away from the Sonic Wave. There's the knockup from Rakan. Leader tries to survive, but won't be able to. Humanoid gets the kill. Top lane tower falls as Crownshot is able to take it, but Mad will get a kill and at least some damage on this bot tier 2.
So typical cross map, Mad invests 3 members bot self, so it looks like Vitality just going to do the tower for tower trade for now. I think overall Mad still come out on top.
It's a bit of a tricky one to do the maths on, because I was trying to work it out. They got top tier 1 healing reduction, which against a Sylas is so strong. And as you say, it's not only about the fact that he is at 2 items, it's about the fact that Leader is at 1. And now Lebrov is not in the best of shapes. Leader TPing in here, but he's only going to go towards the top lane. Crownshot, they're trading. Humanoid very low, and if you can kill off the 8,000 gold, you can take it off the map, and perhaps you can take a trade.
In preparation for the Dragon that will soon be spawning. They don't want to commit to that bot tier 1. It's not worth it right now. They're converging on this. Vitality realize that the Drake doesn't spawn early enough.
Wild Growth has to be used on Crownshot, but he can jump in here. Humanoid's all on his lonesome. No one there to follow up. And the Killer Instinct does nothing. Crownshot takes the kill after being chunked out, and Crownshot's not done yet. Jumps forward. Lebrov gets the second of the fight. Meanwhile, Leader very happy in bot lane, just soloing out a tower. Vitality now turn their eyes to the Baron as it spawns at the 20-minute mark. And Mad Lions thought they found a catch, but it was Vitality who did the catching.
Crownshot coming up clutch once again. Right place, right time with the Lulu support there. He was able to mitigate a lot of the damage dropped by Humanoid, and immediately Vitality go on the attack. They get themselves 2 quick kills, one of them being the jungler, and now they convert it into a Baron. Clean stuff for Vitality.
Gold lead for the first time really in the game. 2,000 gold ahead now. Crownshot funneled. Basically a 3-item Tristana now with the Ardent Sensor buffing him up, assuming that Shigenda...
And that's actually contest. The fact that they were able to find such a favorable fight is probably not part of their plan as the Shockwave comes through, and now Vitality once again on the attack.
Selfmade diving in, Humanoid low as well, down to half HP. Leader going in with the quickness. They're just looking to CC Humanoid. All of Mad Lion's gold sits on the Orianna, and the Orianna is dead. Kazi dead for the follow-up. Selfmade with a double. Armor getting chased out by Leader, and Lebrov off towards the top side. He should fall as well. Armor trying to show just what Gwen can do, but Leader shuts him down. A triple kill for Selfmade. A clean 4.
They want to, because every time Kazi tries to dive in, all of his damage immediately gets mitigated. Selfmade with this composition built. That gap is much more important, because at the end of the day, I think that this team's main goal is just getting to playoffs, getting a chance in those best of 5s. Now fight kicks off.
Oh, Kazi dives in with the Killer Instinct. That was actually genius. Shockwave Killer Instinct combo to kill off Crownshot, but can you kill Selfmade? He's the key carry for Vitality now. Has already used the Crescent Guard. Leader diving in with the quickness. There goes Selfmade onto Kazi, but Selfmade just can't get the damage down, and Leader's gonna fall. The charm still coming out. Leader with the second stopwatch there, goes back in with the Kingslayer. Selfmade now in the midst of 5 members of Mad Lions, but Selfmade cannot survive. Lebrov will die. Selfmade will die, and Mad Lions with a stroke of genius.
Very low to the fight. He puts a shield onto Selfmade, but he's not contributing anything else, and Vitality are just playing at a numbers disadvantage, which means that Mad can take their time at selecting their target and look at the picture-in-picture in your bottom left. That is
any of the carries because he was nuked before he had a chance to do anything. Mad Lions once again showing their pedigree, showing why they started up on the Wolves while that fight began, so now he's going back and looking for that inhibitor tower.
It's a big overcommitment here from Vitality. Now the re-engage from Selfmade.
Selfmade going forward. Armor lands the needlework. Selfmade chunked out.
Yeah, your Mads. Just let that Humanoid split push Orianna, I guess. Leader is now going to go back to base, but the inhibitor is now gone. And Vitality, it felt like a bit of a sunk cost fallacy there. They were trying to find a...
Watch where that beach ball is. The little clownfish that could hit for Humanoid. He doesn't even need the shockwave. Does it for good measure. Ready?
Mad Lions now with 5 members strong, looking to secure themselves another inhibitor, and with the Baron buff still remaining, they may look to end the game right here, right now.
Looked pretty much down and out for Mad Lions, but they've been able to find a way back into it. There's someone down. if they're out of position. So the teleport might be a little bit too late. There goes Selfmade, jumping in, looking for Elioya, look at the Humanoid, but Humanoid is able to flash away from the back of it, and now Selfmade is caught in the midst of 4 members of Mad. Kazi is not here. Selfmade steps on the gas as he dives in. Leader going in as well. The Shockwave can catch that too, but it's only LeBron and Leader. Selfmade kills off Humanoid. Selfmade kills off one more, and now Vitality are looking for the fight, but Armut opens up with the Gwen. Elioya stepping in. Leader, Shigendo, and LeBron have to try and fight back against Elioya. The concussive blows will stun him up, and I'm not sure Elioya can do this. Leader will take him, and Vitality found the accelerator.
Just barely were Vitality supports.
That is as hard as they can, Vedius. Okay, let's not insult them. Some of us have got weaker arms than the rest of you. Vitality, no flashes available. Only LeBron has his as they look for the engaged. Mad Lions have already got the Baron, and now they've killed off LeBron as well. Selfmade in the midst of all members of Mad Lions. Crownshot looking for Elioya. Armut pops the stopwatch. Humanoid, do you have Shockwave? No, you've already used it. And Vitality will disengage. However, Mad Lions get the Baron. Slowly chipping away.
Nemo, look at him. He's hunting for crown shot. That is going to be the prime target. Selfmade looking for a fight.
Goes for Kazi. There's the knockup, but there's the shockwave. And I'm sorry, Vitality, but there's no way you live through that. Selfmade dives back in, but that's a triple kill for Humanoid. And where was Nemo? Well, he was right in the faces of Vitality. And that is it done. Mad Lions will take this game. Vitality, only crown shot and Shigenda left alive.
That is not a fish that Vitality wanted to find. A beautiful kick coming out from Elioya into the 3-man Shockwave should cement the game for Mad, and they get themselves a much-needed win.
A huge win for Mad Lions, gets them only 1 win away from pretty much playoffs. Vitality, though, need to find some wins in the rest of the split if they're going to make it to playoffs. Great stuff from Mad Lions and from Vitality in a close sport game.
Crazy game. And an insane play in the bot lane from Humanoid. When we think of him as a player, mages is normally what we think. He is a very powerful Ryze, Orianna, Azia. We called him the Emperor last
Kia star, right? Like, instead of using Inspired to reset lanes, you use Trimby to do it. Instead, Inspired looks for ganks. Hexa Ultimatum and White Knight, you can go where you please, but you can't get out of the Hexa Ultimatum. First blood.
To extend this already big CS advantage that Odoamne has. And he didn't use his Ignite earlier, so the gank is ready to go. Zanzara now looking for Larson.
Spectrum more there. There's the Vanguard's edge. Falls. Duret's going to land the double stun, and of course, get resets on the blade surge. Looking for Zanzara, but he flashes across the wall. And Zanzara will help Magic Felix get Astralis' first kill.
But I don't think that he would just flash for no reason. So I assume that he flashed out of the way to dodge something. Then he went for the re-engage, but then just at the last hit, Zanzara flashed away to safety. So Astralis are able to answer with the kill of their own already so heavily in the favor of Rogue. And now they're dropping the Herald bot.
I love this, because even if it doesn't take the tower, you have Satchel Charge. So you can immediately just burst that tower down. You don't need to wait for the Herald to be within that kill range. There's a TP behind them, though. That tower is gone, and now we're going to see a fight in the bottom lane. White Knight in a good position. Odoamne's back, but he doesn't have teleport. This is a numbers advantage for Astralis, and if you want to put Rogue off their game plan, if you want to tear up the rulebook, this is your chance to do it. Spectral Maw goes wide. Magic Felix steals away the Vanguard. Looking forward towards some of the other games in the rest of the season. That was strange. Gonna bring that one back up. Perhaps I need to start looking for some of the other games.
Here are the standings. So as we were saying, Astralis will be going up against XL, SK, and Schalke, who are beneath them in the standings right now, but are very close and be the ones competing with them. As Inspired now gets collapsed on.
Zanzara and Promiscu looking for Inspired. Crescent Guard coming out. Oh, beautiful little jump away there by Inspired, but the chase is on. Zanzara can't quite get the damage down. In the end, they will manage it. And now they're looking for Trimby, but he's underneath this tier 2. They're going to chase him down. Zanzara stunned up. White Knight pops the stopwatch. Very important for him, I'm sure. Wanted to go golden. We'll bring down the standings as Odoamne now being dived underneath the tower. Promiscu tanking it up. Hexa Ultimatum flashed away by Promiscu, and now Odoamne in a sticky situation, doesn't have a flash of his own, but is able to survive for the moment. Zanzara though will kill him off. Trimby has been able to kill White Knight. Meanwhile in the bottom lane, Jessica jumping onto Hansama. I've seen this story before. Tristana killing Ziggs. Magic Felix kills off Trimby, and Astralis have somehow plucked 4. Yeah, still a 60 CS discrepancy in the mid lane. Even though Magic Felix was able to pick up 3 kills, hasn't yet completed that first item, doesn't have TP either, so he's going to have to walk to this play. Rift Herald started up, Promiscu, face check straight into Larson, and Trimby, Hansama, and Odoamne dive straight onto Promiscu. Now in a 5v4, Astralis continue to look to take the fight. Zanzara jumped on though, and Trimby will kill him off. Astralis have to walk away, and Larson shedding a tear for his opposition as Magic Felix is next on the menu. Odoamne does have the Hexa Ultimatum. There we go. Unlock Magic Felix in place. There's the Super Mega Inferno Death Bomb of Doom. as Odo Omne kills Magic Felix.
There's a first taster of the Promiscu is caught in the enemy jungle in a position that he is not allowed to be in, and now Rogue get themselves the Herald. They can drop this top, or they can reset because they know they've got this objective for free.
Nowhere.
Astralis just posturing around the Drake looking for a pick. They have their eyes on Odo Omne right now. They don't realize that Rogue read the play.
Do Rogue win a 3v4? They're just trying to kill off Jessica before he can really do anything in this fight, and he will go down. TP coming in from Hansama as well. 2 for 1 in favor of Rogue right now, and Larson is on his way as well. Magic Felix can't join the fight. White Knight can't go anywhere. Mundo may go where he pleases, but he just can't do enough. Rogue get 4 kills.
Looks like Mundo's going straight to the fountain as Astralis, they tried to get on Reddit, which was about of these 4 teams, Mads, G2, Rogue, Fnatic, only 3 of them can make it to Worlds.
One of them won't make it.
And obviously, right, like, Misfits is still, right now, in a great position to still contest one of those spots.
True.
But I thought it was really fascinating to see a slightly different roster to the one they have now, but they didn't perform anywhere near the level. We were really excited to see Larson as red
That's
buff.
gross.
Oh my...
he's a wizard now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you missed
But it's crazy as well, because then one of the counter arguments was like, they beat G2 really convincingly in the best of 5s, and you should have confidence in this team. And I'm really excited to see as we get closer and closer to the playoffs, because they look like a top team as Odo Omne is getting picked off.
Odo Omne trying to get away from Magic Felix and Promiscu here. The Hexagon Maiden being used, but are you stuck in here with Odo, or is he stuck in here with you? They managed to get the shot down. Larson now in a 1v4. Jessica coming in from the side as well. Larson takes down 1, takes down 2. Inspire's going to join his mid laner, and they're looking for more, but Larson just gets killed off. Hansama joins the fray, but there's a great trade here for Astralis. 3 for 2 in their favor.
Ends up being, as you rightly said, a 3 for 2 in the favor of Astralis. Much needed picks and good shot. The flash burn there from White Knight. Right now, it looks like Rogue just setting up around the Baron. They know that they are so much farther ahead. As Zatar face checking, though.
I mean, Hansama walked into him as well. Hansama has to jump away, has to burn the flash. Magic Felix now on the front line has the solar flare. Larson all by his lonesome over towards the side here is exhausted. And now the fight really begins. Magic Felix going in, inspired there as well. Zanzara dived on with the Hexagon Maiden, but Odo Omne's going to get forced away. Astralis a little bit lower on HP as Promiscu gets knocked back, locked up, and the Mega Inferno Bomb does not quite connect there on Zanzara. Rogue get a
sitting in the fog of war all around. Rogue don't realize they're surrounded, but they will see now White Knight as he begins to engage.
I mean, last time Promiscu had a flank like this, Astralis were able to win the fight. He's going to Hex Flash here. They don't have a ward. They don't have a ward. Promiscu's in the perfect position. Straight onto Larson, knocks him back. Look for the knock up here as well with the Vanguard's Edge going out. Odo Omne distracting the rest of Astralis on the back line. Status and pop by White Knight. Solar Flare coming out as well. Larson's already killed off Promiscu. That's 2 as Zanzara falls. And although the flank was almost perfect, they were 10,000 gold behind when it started, and they'll be even more behind when it ends. White Knight's a businessman doing business, but his business is more of a eulogy now as he falls, and Rogue get a clean ace.
5 for 0 is the kill score for Rogue as they absolutely dominate Astralis. I liked the flank idea from Promiscu, but unfortunately, the damage in the follow-up was not enough. Rogue clean sweep Astralis off the map. They get themselves the Ocean Soul.
This Baron, 12,000 gold ahead. It's a typical Rogue game, and we have seen a few signs of life from Astralis. You know, we've seen some good flanks if they weren't so far behind against one of those teams that we talked about earlier. You know, the Schalkers, the SKs, the XLs that they're going to face in the coming weeks. Perhaps those are the sort of plays that can get them back into a game. But against Rogue, when you are this far...
Their rivalry against Mad Lions, they did get the better of their counterparts last time they faced. I forget what happened in the Fnatic game. I think that they did lose to Fnatic the last time they played.
Well, I'm just... Yes, I believe they did as well. As Tower goes down, huge fight happening, as you say, but it's Odo Omne and Trimby versus the world, and Promiscu's the first to die. Trimby will fall as well. Zanzara steals away the solar flare. The backline,
okay.
But yeah, Hansama's on a killing spree, and Zanzara is on his lonesome. Odo Omne chasing White Knight and Magic Felix towards the Baron pit. Larson's going to join them. Zanzara tries to get away, but Inspired will chase him down. And White Knight, I'm sorry, you got to be put on call waiting right now. Larson takes him out. 21 kills to 10. Rogue are going to close this one out. A great performance by Rogue, some signs of life from Astralis, but not enough to take down our spring finalists. Rogue with a convincing win here against Astralis.
They're going to take their time. They're going to look to pad the stats just a little bit more. Hansama.
He increases DPM. Ziggs is well known for high damage a minute.
He certainly is. Magic Felix trying to answer back just a little bit. The minions slowly doing work. Hang on.
What are we having?
Are they going to end the game?
The game will end.
They will now end the game. 50 gold for Larson as he rounds things out. Rogue having a bit of fun. And a pretty straightforward week for Rogue. Nothing really to discuss, and it sets them up nicely for their rematch against both Fnatic and Mad next week. They can solidify their top spot. They can look at these two hyper carries in the bot lane. Vayne is going to be so difficult for this comp to deal with, but perhaps the Karthus could be the thing that swings it in Fnatic's favor. That Karthus ultimate can swing a fight single-handed.
Summoner's Rift we go. Adam on the Mundo. Looks like they're going to try and catch out Mickey here. Vayne all-time 12-2 here for Reckless, but Mickey is the focus. Flash in by Hylissang. Mickey has nowhere to go. One more auto attack from Upset will be enough. First blood Fnatic.
Well, not the start that G2 was looking for, but Upset's quite happily going to take that base so they can look for a TP play bot. They have one ward sitting in the
That's
tri-rush.
Cask. Adam doesn't really have anywhere to go, but the sadism, he leveled up from the minions that died as he was flying through the...
Score still remains with Fnatic slightly favored. Bwipo knows that this Gromp is here. Remember, Jankos didn't do it earlier, but now the junglers will meet.
Adam's on his way as well, has the flash. Remember, Wonder doesn't have ultimate. Bwipo and Jankos trading in. Smite goes down, Jankos gets it. Wonder trying to trade onto Bwipo. Adam flashes across the wall and Jankos will be killed off. Bwipo will fall as well. He flashes. Caps has a flash to follow up. Wonder takes a Dark Harvest. Caps goes in. Caps now needs to get away from Adam, but Adam can just chase him down. Another briefcase connects around the minions. Adam bending the bullets. 2 kills to Mundo.
Great punish here from Fnatic and great awareness. They knew that Jankos had not cleared that Gromp in a 1k gold advantage.
See G2 trying to isolate Adam by himself. Whippo has the Requiem now. Adam, no flash, has already used the sadism. Hylissang behind the wall here. Gonna get condemned into the wall, but Mickey and Reckless don't want to go in because they don't know where the jungler is. Adam, though, dived on by Jankos. And Adam will be shut down. Caps gets the kill.
Okay, so a lot of the action happening is offensive, knowing that they don't really have that much support from the rest of the team. And Reckless is actually going to take the red buff because they know the risk of this being stolen, given that Jankos is securing the Herald right now.
I love the fact that we talked about getting to level 6, starting to see plays, and immediately when both these teams get there, they know where their power is. They try and play around it. Whippo only with 2 assists, but Adam with 2 kills in his...
over the Irelia so that she doesn't have the same threat in a side lane as she often can have.
For the moment, Whippo's just trying to...
The chase is coming, Adam on his way.
Adam is on his way, doesn't have the flash, but Niski does. The Vanguard's edge coming out, there's a Moonfall as well. Hylissang joins the fray, but Janko's able to get away with a Lantern, and Caps somehow still alive. Here's the Requiem. Is it going to be enough? It's cancelled. Wonder comes in with a cask from the gods to stop.
He's going to be forced to reset. Jankos now in some serious trouble. But he's not going to get collapsed on.
He's going to do the collapsing. Because Caps has just TP'd in. Mickey's on his way. Reckless has the Lantern as well.
Culling.
Caps, Gale Force available. Culling available. Miniski there to block it. Hylissang flashes away. How is everyone getting out on such low HP? Bripper with the flash as well. And now you have to think that calls for a Rift Herald here from Jankos. They'll clear out the wave, and there goes the Rift Herald.
I very much agree with you, Medic. This is the play, because now they've delayed Fnatic's backs by so much. Caps could very well get the entire turret right now. He wants to make sure that he gets hit, but the TP's going to come through, so that's going to mitigate any real push. That likely will be another plate as well.
I'm also thinking Requiem is just so powerful in that sort of situation. A shield bow can give you that bit of extra protection. Hexdrinker not as strong as it used to be. Caps, Gale forcing in, looking for Whipper. Whipper has no mana, but somehow once again he's out alive. Jankos look for him. There's Wonder with the cask. They'll take one, and now G2 really want this fight. Requiem coming out. That's Whipper from beyond the grave, and there's a pause. I think of Legends as we jump right on in. G2 versus Fnatic. Always a fight for the ages. Hylissang on the front line here with the Unbreakable Will. He's going to get locked up. Wonder knocked back though. Wonder's ticking. The Ignite will get him down. And Upset gets a reset from that. Now, G2 actually start up the Dragon straight away. Upset, is he going to go in? Lots of wards here. Mickey misses the hook. Adam's still very healthy. Upset dives forward. Mickey next on the menu. The explosive charge is going to tick him down. And now Upset diving in. Jankos manages to get across the wall.
Hylissang knocks him over the wall.
Okay.
Nice sidestep of the damage. Flashes, gets the initial kill, looking for a potential reset. And then the knockout comes through. Hook once again.
X-Flash hook. Jankos jumping forward. Double buffs on Hylissang, but here comes Bwipo and here comes Upset. Hylissang down. Jankos gets it. There's the land to try and get him out. Caps now diving forward onto Bwipo as well. And Bwipo doesn't have the mana. His buffs were stolen. His life was stolen. It's a double for Jankos.
Exactly that, Medic. G2 after losing.
He is wonderful. Often playing WoW, sometimes playing League of Legends. But he has just achieved his 1000th ever LEC career kill. Congratulations, Wonder.
Congratulations to Wonder. He has been 1 kill off. Well, actually, he's been 4 kills off for like quite a while, but he just doesn't get kills. But that was, in fact, his 1,000th kill of LEC career. So impressive stuff from Wonder.
In or thereabouts, G2 have that 1,000 gold lead. Adam's going to answer with some gold in this tower in the bottom lane. Items across the board have been picked up. You can see Jankos and Wonder working together here to try and catch up. Whippo, who is not having a good game. Upset diving onto Reckless, though, and Reckless can just Euphoria really performing well.
The thing about Karthus is the moment you fall behind, it becomes very hard to get back into the game. Oh, they know Niski's in there.
And Niski knows he should have retreated. Heals up a little bit, but Reckless will take the kill. G2 playing a 4-man stack on the top side while Caps is by himself.
Be proactive on the map. The second Janko's got a slight lead in this jungle matchup, he has not slowed down with it, constantly looking for plays.
It doesn't matter if you catch someone out, if they can just click that lantern to escape. Fnatic, though, still trying to make plays. They've controlled this bottom side jungle. Caps hasn't got the flash, doesn't have the Gale Force either, and Upset knows it. Upset goes in, gets the shutdown. That was a pure 1v1.
Upset it's just so evident. You can see that he is not afraid of G2, as Niski now going for the 1v1.
Yeah, Wonder doesn't have the body slam. Oh, it's not a 1v1 for long, my friend. Reckless and Mickey were behind enemy lines. Niski now spots the fact that Jankos is waiting for him as well. The Rocket Belt will get Jankos in range for the Moonfall, and there is the hook. Niski tries to dodge away with the Blade Surge, but Jankos is on the chase. A killing spree for the Diana. Meanwhile, though, Fnatic distance of gold, and this is going to be another 600 gold fed into Upset. He's going to be at 9,000 gold when no one on G2 has even crested the 8.
Farming away, plates in the early game, towers in the mid game, and finding most of the kills for Fnatic. It really will be Upset versus the world as this game progresses. Remember that Whipple will continue to scale. All Upset really needs is a front line to play around. A battle of the cross map. Whatever G2 takes in top, Fnatic is taking in bots. And it's just a matter of Sideliners doing what they can to try and catch what farm they can. Most aggressive alongside Hylissang, and while they don't have as many 2v2 kills, that aggression hasn't really changed. He jumps in.
Yeah, Wonder doesn't really have anywhere to go here. Tries to flash away, but Hylissang's on the chase. They lock him up. Wonder will fall, and once again it's Upset who gets the kill and gets the bounty. 150 extra gold from that kill.
Into the game.
Let's jump on back into the action. Oh, hook immediately on Whipper. He's going to pop the stopwatch. G2 looking to retreat away from this one. Stopwatch used as well by Jankos as Niski dives underneath the tower. Jankos has already used the Moonfall here and he can't get away. Upset with another bounty, another shutdown. Whippo has fallen, I believe, as Adam TP's into this fight. G2 at a numbers disadvantage. The culling from Caps finds its mark. 2 for 2 so far on the trade. Reckless and Mickey looking for a flank position here. Mickey's going to eat an infected Cleaver.
Wonder
Chase
TP
is still on. Wonder has the TP. As you say, Reckless gets the Scuttle Crab, condemn into the wall. Mickey low, though. Upset. Could be his 3rd kill of this fight. Mickey's still alive. Wonder and Reckless trying to do what they can. Upset's in the pit by himself. Niski hits the flawless duet, and there goes Reckless. Now Niski gets a double, and just like that, it's turned on his head once again. Fnatic get 2. Upset looking for more of his Wonder TP'd in, perhaps to his death. Caps getting chased away by Adam in a pure 1v1. The Cleaver! Adam! Surgical precision from the doctor in the house! Fnatic clean up the fight and they're going for the Baron.
And Fnatic will look to reclaim control over this game. It looked like a big fight for G2, but they were able to turn it around after some beautiful execution coming out from Niski. Now Jankos near the pit. Can he get the steal? No flash.
No, either Jankos now has his ultimate. You're going for this, mate. You got to go in now. You got the smite. Equal smites, but Hylissang once again a great distraction. Forces Jankos away, and now Jankos is dead. There's nothing you can do in this situation. Adam will take the kill. Fnatic
are now even on both sides, and at this point we're thinking, okay, well, where's the TP from Wonder? But Caps actually goes back to top lane. They are in a 2 versus 3 here. Reckless doing what he can to keep Mickey alive, and it's looking pretty promising. But then the slow connects onto Reckless, and it doesn't matter. We don't have time because we're back into the action.
Onto Caps. There's the lantern there for him, but Caps has been knocked away from it, and there's a ward on top of it. But here comes Jankos, the shutdown onto Upset. That's all your gold. Niski has to do so much in this fight, but Whipper's already dead. Niski trying to dive onto Reckless, but he's been knocked back as well. The flawless duet does not quite connect. The lantern gets them out. Whipper still gets a double. The hook coming out as well in a 3v3 now. Adam tanking up the tower for days.
Adam does not care. Another fight kicks off.
Fnatic start now. You kill Upset, he's coming back. You kill Whippo, he'll stay around for a good 5-10 seconds to put down more DPS. And really the question is, Can G2 find Fnatic? Caps on the front line. Here's the TP from Adam. Hylissang straight onto Caps. Caps is gone, somehow surviving for the moment, but Hylissang almost down as well. The Requiem coming out. It's cancelled. Whippo on the front line. Reckless, you got to open up. You got to do the main things right now. He's looking for Niski. There's a couple of kills. 3 against 3 once again. Reckless flashing forward. Reckless dies! Flashbacks to double lift. You can't do that on a Vayne, Reckless. No matter what you do, Fnatic will find you. Reckless dies. Caps dies. Jankos dies. Mickey dies. G2 dies. Fnatic strike.
And with this amount of HP, with Adam on the front line with a wave, Fnatic could just very well end the game right here, right now. He doesn't care about these towers. Upset is still alive. Can Wonder save the game?
He pops his stopwatch, but his Nexus towers will go pop. Not much that Wonder can do in this situation. Fnatic claim a 2-0 versus G2.
Elation on the side of Fnatic, a very...